कोविड-19 के प्रादुर्भाव से हम सब संक्रमण अवस्था से गुजर रहे हैं। महाराष्ट्र का वन मंत्री के नाते आप सबको आश्वस्त करता हूं कि हमारे राष्ट्रीय उद्यान और व्याघ्र प्रकल्प सुरक्षित है, क्योंकि हमारे वन अधिकारी, कर्मचारी, वन मजूर कर्तव्य निष्ठा से काम कर रहे हैं। महाराष्ट्र के सभी वन अधिकारी अपने अपने कर्तव्यों पर तैनात होकर अंजाम दे रहे हैं। सभी राष्ट्रीय उद्यानों में इस समय पर्यटकों की भारी भीड़ होती है, परंतु इस वर्ष एक भी पर्यटक या वन्य प्रेमी आ न सका। उद्यान के लगे हुए गांव के लोग जो पर्यटन व्यवसाय पर निर्भर है, जैसे पर्यटन मार्गदर्शक, जिप्सी चालक और उनका परिवार जो आर्थिक संकट में है, उनको हमारे अधिकारी कर्मचारी के माध्यम से आवश्यक सामग्री दी गई है। कोविड-19 के संक्रमण के वजह से सभी को अपने घरों में सुरक्षित रहने का आह्वान बार बार किया जा रहा है। इस साल प्रकृति की सुंदरता और अनुभव कई वन्य जीव प्रेमी नहीं ले सके। इस हेतु ताडोबा अंधारी व्याघ्र प्रकल्प प्रशासन ने गश्त के दौरान जो भी वन्य जीव का आकर्षक घटनाएं मिलती है वह फिल्माकर TATR 4K लाइव इस चैनल के द्वारा आप तक पहुंचाने का प्रयास किया है और इस कार्य को कई लोगों द्वारा बहुत अच्छा प्रतिसाद भी मिल रहा है। मैं इस सभी हमारे वन अधिकारी कर्मचारी को बधाई और शुभकामनाएं देता हूं और सभी दर्शकों को आह्वान करता हूं कि आप घर में रहिए, सुरक्षित रहिए। जय हिंद, जय महाराष्ट्र।
We thank our Honorable Forest Minister Shri Sanjay Rathod for being with us and supporting us in all our endeavors in these difficult times. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to one more new episode of TATR. This video will be collection of sightings and experiences of a 1 week's time, that is from 9th of May onwards. So today we'll be patrolling in the fringes of forest and village boundary areas. So well friends, let me take you all your hearts for a walk in the woods and let's listen to the magic whispers of Tadoba. So here we have all the sambas at the natural salt licks. What must be the reason that only females are here at the salt licks? This is the breeding season and the females with the fawns need more nutrients than usual, as the salt helps in producing more milk for these youngsters.
Whenever we enter in jungle, many curious eyes stare at us from distance. Right now, these curious eyes we are witnessing here are of spotted deer. Spotted deers are grazing here in peace. Spotted deer is known as chital in Marathi. The word chital originates from the Sanskrit word chitral, which means an animal with beautiful spots. Spotted deers can breed all around the year. The female carries the baby for 7 months in her womb. Here we can see few sambar deers also grazing with the chitals. Deers have a habit of walking in a line behind the group leader in search of food and water. They walk in a trail by keeping distance of 2 to 3 times of their body length.
Dear viewers, the period from February 15 to June 15 is the most stressful period for any forest manager. This time of the year in central Indian landscape is extremely hot and dry. The water holes go dry and the firefighting becomes our primary concern. But this year we were fortunate to receive unseasonal rains, which has made our life easy, and the forest patches too appear green than usual during this time of the year. But this is complicated by the villagers from forest fringe villages venturing into forests for tendu leaves and moho flower collection. Many a times these entries into the forest result in fatal man-animal conflicts. To keep a check on all these activities, namely water hole monitoring, monitoring of illegal entry into the forests, and of course fire incidences, we have been using drones extensively. During one such operation close to the boundary of the park, this week we were lucky to come across a family of tigers sitting near a waterhole. We could sight a female with 3 cubs accompanied by a huge male. The male tiger that you are seeing is huge and elegant, appears like one of the biggest in Todova, and he is alert and looking at us all the time. The male tigers are not known for their parenting qualities, while the mother alone raises the cubs. However, the presence of the male tigers around the mother and the cubs ensures their safety from the intruders. Here you can see all the 3 cubs sitting close to their mother. Now you can see one of the adventurous cubs approaching the male and is seen playing with him, which are rare sights from the wild. The cubs are totally dependent on the mother and live with her for a minimum of 2 years, after which they move out in search of their own territory. The mother has been alert and looking at us all the time, and now it is time for us to leave them alone.
We can see that Nilgai is eating something. So let's take a closer look what he's actually eating. Oh, he's eating a ripe bale fruit. The Agile marmalosa is indigenous to dried regions of India extending to Burma. This tree is deciduous and therefore will contribute compost and humus to the adjacent trees. Bale has a reputation in India for being able to grow in places that other trees cannot grow at all. So during this dry season where there is less amount of foliage available around, the fruits and seeds of these trees are a major source of vitamin C for all these animals. If you look carefully, the trifoliate leaves which are used to worship Lord Shiva, which proves that this tree was back very important in India since past pristine time. The gifts of nature are often denied to us like the bale tree. Its fruit, root, bark and seeds have long use in medicine, especially in Ayurveda. The root is part of Dashamula, that means the 10 roots. The Hanuman langurs are having the seeds of Sterculia urine tree, that is the ghost tree. The specific name urine refers to the spiky hairs on the fruit. Though this tree is very commonly sighted in Tadoba, but in other states it is a very useful tree to reclaim forest in the areas where it is rocky and dry. Another tree on which the langurs are feeding is the Kumbhi tree. They are feeding on the young fruits of the tree. This tree is very commonly found in grasslands of India and various forests. The meaning of Kumbhi in Sanskrit means containing plenty of juice, and I guess that is why the langurs are enjoying eating the young fruits of this tree. This tree has many medicinal values like in treatment of ulcers, cough, and digestion. The tender leaves that the langurs are plucking are from the Ziziphus xylopara tree. These small clusters of green flowers appearing in the axils of young leaves are of Ziziphus xyloparus tree. Its local name is Ghat or Ghoti. This is a small deciduous tree, and the bark and fruit of this tree are used for tanning and dyeing leather back. Do you know that serpent eagles are the indicators of an healthy ecosystem? As they are also the apex predators, they help in controlling the snake population, which is one of the major diets of the serpent eagles.
In jungle, we can easily spot palash, moha, and golden shower trees in summer by their bright colored flowers. Along with these trees, one more tree blossom during summer in Vidarbha. It is a white kuda tree, a tree of Apocynaceae family with scientific name Rictia tinctoria. It is a small to medium-sized deciduous shrub or tree with smooth yellowish-brown bark. White-colored flowers appear in months of April or May. Its blossom serves as an indivisible part of the tribal delicacies here. These tribesmen are immensely fond of the bitter delicacies made out of it. On fertilization, these plant bears elongated seed pods resembling to those of the eyed beans. The bullocks are fed with these seed pods on the special occasion of Bailpola, that is the Maharashtrian festival, to express gratitude to the tame bullocks. As it is aptly said in the Ayurveda that no vegetation sprouting on this planet Earth is a waste. Its roots, bark, and seed pods are utilized in manufacturing various Ayurvedic medicines.
May to July is the breeding season of paradise flycatcher. Interestingly, the maroon color of the male birds turns to milk white at the middle age, but the female remains unchanged for the whole life. These birds are monogamous, means one partner for lifetime. Males with longest tails are often chosen by the females. This tree which we are seeing right now is also called as the pride of India, the Legistromia speciosa. Zarur tree is also the state flower of Maharashtra. This tree is native to tropical parts of Southeast Asia, Philippines, Taiwan, and India. Though this tree is generally planted as ornamental plant, but the Philippines have recognized this tree as having lot of medicinal values. The leaves of this tree are used in preparing tea. The Theravada Buddhism, this plant represents enlightenment. There is no Wi-Fi connection in the forest, but I promise you that you will find better connections here. So well friends, end of the day and end of the week, I hope your hearts had a great ride in the wilderness, and also you could hear some wild whispers of Tadoba. See you back soon. Till then, stay home and stay safe. Goodbye.
Friends, stay home, stay safe. Jai Hind.
Stay home, stay safe. Jai Hind.
Stay home, stay safe.
Stay home, stay safe. Jai Hind.
सब लोग अपने घर में रहिए, सेफ रहिए. जय हिंद.
Stay home and stay safe. जय हिंद.
घरी रहा, सुरक्षित रहा. जय हिंद.
घरी रहा, सुरक्षित रहा.
Stay home, stay safe. जय हिंद.
घर में रहिए, सुरक्षित रहिए. जय हिंद.
घरी रहा, सुरक्षित रहा. 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 जय हिंद.